This week's edition of the Totally Rad Show is brought to you by Virgin America,
Team Fortress 2,
and GoDaddy.com.
Nice.
Easy, dude. I got you. You've got me. Who's got you?
Three rad dudes with nothing better to do get abducted by the crew of the starship Alpha 2. They're from the planet Q, which, due to a space-time loop, is stuck in 82 and must be rescued. They need our heroes to discuss the latest news and give their reviews of games and movies too. Sure hope you're not confused. We swear this is all true, not just the premise too. The Totally Rad Show.
Totally Rad Show, Totally Rad, Totally Rad Show, Totally Rad, Totally Rad Show, Totally Rad, Totally Rad Show, Totally Rad Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Totally Rad Show, episode number 42. I'm Alex Albrecht.
I'm Jeff Kanata. I'm Dan Trachtenberg.
The Totally Rad Show is your weekly dose of all things rad. We go to some ancient alien civilization, ask it, what is the meaning of life? And its answer is the Totally Rad Show, episode number 42.
The answer to the question of life, the universe, and everything
Is this episode of our show. So we've got to be very profound here, gentlemen.
No pressure on us, but
And the answer to that is a reference to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, in case you didn't know, because I didn't really know that.
That's true.
I'll see.
Until
If you have to tell them.
So we're back from the holidays. We want to thank Gary, aka
Ronald
Star, for our new background, which is, of course, vengeance for the fact that the raddest game of the year was actually not BioShock.
In fact, it was the raddest game of the year.
It was, and that game was...
Call of
But look how rad our logo looks in the BioShock.
It does look rad.
I know, and all like animated. Is that
Yeah.
right? Is
It might be my favorite part of BioShock.
You know what?
Oh, you hurt my soul, Dan.
That was awesome because I'm glad I didn't agree, which I was just about to. So, gentlemen, welcome back.
Yes, Colin.
I don't know if the audience knows this as much as we know this, but we've actually taken a couple weeks off.
Yeah.
Right.
The way we had to shoot
We
everything.
F you guys, man.
Dude,
we pulled one
didn't
over.
even know.
We gave you guys a Dutch oven.
So-
Nah.
Well, we'll figure
You know
out
what's
about that
been crazy
later.
to me? Seeing the reaction to our best of episode.
Oh yeah.
By far, the most controversial segment I think was TV.
Really?
I think it's probably because there's so much TV, and only
Yeah.
picking 5 is very difficult.
It is. And
But-
I will say that, especially for me, I went out of my way
You told me this
to
earlier.
be unique.
To be
Well, I
controversial.
started watching Pushing Daisies again. That's all right. It's not.
Bastard.
I started today. I have to say, Paul Rubens.
Okay, in retrospect.
Yeah, Paul Rubens is
Paul
great.
Rubens.
But did you guys
how
like
was your-
think of 1,000 shows that, and movies and stuff that you wish you had put in your?
I sort of didn't think about
No?
it. I just went home for the holidays with my dog.
Well, everyone said. I want to say this because everyone, by far, the most feedback we've gotten was about Dexter. So if you are
Yes.
sitting down to write us an email about how we didn't put Dexter on our
Pause. We're
list,
watching Dexter.
We're gonna watch it. We're gonna review it next week.
Yes.
And Mad Men. Saying
Mad
it, so now
Men.
you gotta watch it.
Oh yeah. Well, now we're watching the entire series
No,
of.
don't say it.
What do you mean?
What?
This is what you did. This is what you do with rad
Yeah.
recommendations.
We're gonna watch World War II, the Ken Burns documentary.
Oh my god, I watched that over the break.
No,
You watched
now I
all
have
of
to
it?
watch
I watched
it.
the first disc.
Yeah, first disc. It's like 1,000
I
hours.
know. And I watched
1,000
Fog of War. Did
discs.
you guys ever see Fog of War? I did so much over the break.
Well,
Is
that's
that
the
like
problem, is
Gears
that
of
now
War,
our
the movie?
intro is
It's not
getting
like
so
Gears of
long
War.
because we all did so much things.
Well,
Let's-
welcome back, gentlemen.
Yes.
Let's get into the show. I saw that
Nice.
screen, that pre-swing.
All right, this week in movies, we're gonna talk for 1 second about Sweeney Todd, which I saw and liked very much. That's it.
That was a very brief second.
I didn't get a chance to see that yet.
Well, that's all I'm just saying.
Okay.
We're not doing a thing because you guys didn't see it. What am I supposed to
Now
talk
we're
about?
doing a thing. Now we're doing a
We're
thing.
not gonna talk. We're gonna have more movies.
All right, well,
All right,
now,
right?
now it's been more than
You've done that before. I played this game when cooking was fun.
No, I know.
Yeah, but you guys would never play it.
What?
I'm gonna see it.
What, science games? What? Let's talk about movies.
Okay,
Let's talk
here,
about the
run it
movie
off.
we actually
Okay.
saw.
The movie we did see is
Is it Werewolf Bar Mitzvah?
is Werewolf Bar Mitzvah. It's spooky and scary. Boy becomes man, man becomes wolf.
All right.
All right. There Will Be Blood is the movie we saw.
Wow.
So, Paul Thomas Anderson, I don't need to say it enough. I've said it already on the show. Made Magnolia, which that's all I'm saying.
Okay.
So if you've seen the
What
show
other
before,
things- what
you
other
know
things
my
has he
feeling.
made?
Boogie Nights.
Made Boogie Nights. He made Hard 8. Have you seen Hard 8?
I have.
Amazing.
Hard
Love
8?
it.
You would dig Hard 8. Hard 8. If you haven't seen Hard 8,
What?
it's with
Brief?
John C. Reilly and Philip Baker Hall, who's in all his
gambling
movies.
movie.
And he's like this really unlucky guy in Vegas, and he gets a little luck.
Okay.
And
okay.
Gwyneth Paltrow's in it.
Okay.
It's a better version of The Cooler, I would say.
Much better.
Yes.
Cooler was
Interesting.
terrible.
I agree. Hello.
Wow. Haven't seen it.
I didn't think it was terrible, but weird. Okay.
So you don't agree?
So anyway, he had Boogie Nights, Punch Drunk Love,
Okay. Didn't see that.
Magnolia.
Didn't see that.
Wow.
I don't like movies. No, I'm just kidding.
And he's done There Will Be Blood. He's done almost exclusively Rise and Fall movies, I would say.
Oh, interesting.
Except for Punch Drunk. So There Will Be Blood is based on an Upton Sinclair book.
Oil.
And it's and you made it sound like a Mel Brooks.
It has an exclamation point, just like Mel Brooks movies do.
So There Will Be Blood, Upton Sinclair book. It's about a oil man who goes to a town to tap their land of oil.
Tapping that land.
And
Sort of about more than that, but that is
It's about
that is
much
what
more than that,
happens
but
at
that
a point in the movie.
is the basic summary
Yeah.
before touching upon many things that happen.
right.
Daniel Day-Lewis, you already said it.
No, stars Daniel Day-Lewis, Paul Dano, who I remember as Klitzy from Girl Next Door,
Oh, that's funny.
and our friend who we played
Well,
games with.
was he the kid in Sunshine? Little
Yes,
Miss Sunshine?
that's right,
Okay,
the
yeah,
brother
yeah,
in Sunshine.
Yeah. Who I thought was
Little
really
Miss
good in that
Sunshine.
movie. Yeah.
Yes, good call. And
The guy who played Caesar on Rome. And
Okay,
was also
so
in
we've been
Munich.
talking for an hour and a half.
Okay.
Nobody's talked about the
How
movie.
about Jeff? What did you think?
There are not enough superlatives in the English language for this film. It
positive
is-
ones or negative ones?
Positive ones. It is. This movie is Shakespeare. It's Richard III and Richard II at the same time. It's The Godfather. It's American epic storytelling. It is. I get to the point. I was sitting at home trying to think of how I could possibly talk about this film. There literally aren't enough superlatives that I can give it. It is a movie that wraps itself in a performance by Daniel Day-Lewis, and it's as if Paul Thomas Anderson can't bear to pull the camera away from him because he is electrifying. He's riveting, and it is an American, and it's about religion and commerce and capitalism and faith and all of these things that are these deeply rooted American concepts, and it infuses them in these two characters whose lives we follow in this movie, and it miraculously doesn't take sides. It shows them honestly, and I was bowled over by this film, and I can't wait to talk to you specifically about the music, but we'll get to that in a second. But go ahead.
Well, that was Richard III and his
I know. I felt like that was such a good soliloquy. Yes, I used a word.
Yes, and that was the perfect word.
I know how that works.
I
It's
remember
called
that word.
Language.
Yeah. We're like Laurel and Hardy. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, first off,
I'm trying to raise the bar, and you guys are like kicking the bar.
Hey, I hit my nuts. No. So first off, I saw this movie this morning with Dan. It's 2 hours and 45 minutes, I think is what it was, at the
long
ArcLight. It's a long one. I'm kind of trying to tease it out because I'm waiting for Jeff, but I agree wholeheartedly
Thank you.
with Jeff. I mean, it's an amazing movie.
You should have
It was.
understood what my bowels were doing.
I know. That's what I was trying to.
Clenching.
Mentally. I don't know if I would go as profuse about it, mainly because for me, it was all those things. For the average moviegoer, it's probably going to be a little slow, I think.
Man.
But that's just for me because I was going like, wow, this is really slow. I like it, and I'm fine that it's slow. I love like that first opening sequence where he's just in the tunnel digging. I mean, for the first 20 minutes of the movie, there's not a single word. There's not a single word. You know what I mean? Like,
How bold is that choice?
It opens very similar to.
so I loved it. Danzig.
It opens very similar to the good, Once Upon a Time in the West.
Okay.
Almost identical in tone and
Yeah.
what 20 minutes
Yeah,
of
yeah,
basically
yeah.
silent.
Right.
And great. I really liked the movie very much.
What?
I didn't love it,
Oh my God, Dan.
but I liked it very much. I don't think it's his best movie. I think all his movies examine the same thing over and over again. And very similar to what I said about the Western, and basically what you said, but it's about very basic things in the very deepest way, like on a basic level. Like it's about a guy can find oil and make money from it, and the ramifications that come from just making oil, but we can then apply all that we know about.
That's what great art does.
Exactly right. No, I'm not. This is not a negative thing at all. I'm just saying. But I think all his movies, all Paul Thomas Anderson's movies, sort of examine these things. And I found myself more interested in his other movies. This is good. It was good. I wasn't bowled over like you. I just throughout the whole movie, I was like, this is pretty good. The score's fucking badass.
You know who did it?
Yeah.
Greenwood? It wasn't John Bryan.
The Radiohead guy. It's the dude from Radiohead. It's his first movie score ever.
Because he works with the same composer in all his movies, and this sounded like that guy, and I was like, wait, that's not him.
It's not, what's his name?
John Bryan.
Yeah,
He does all his, yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. Because the music was really.
It's very
interesting
imposing.
and jarring.
It is. It's very imposing.
But
And like that. Tick, tick,
It's actually very
I like
similar
that.
to Lost, the score to Lost, this TV show Lost.
Oh, we know what Lost you're talking
but
about.
which is very similar to Bernard Herrmann and.
Yeah.
I also want to say something
Psycho.
about I don't know how you guys felt about Daniel Day-Lewis, but I think he's
fucking
working
amazing.
He's working on another level.
Oh yeah.
And he's sort of the poster child for the method. And I think he gets a lot of press for the way he works, and it's a very unusual way of working.
How does he work?
He's
Method.
talked a lot about how he stays in character constantly. He takes a long time to think about. I mean, he's been working on this movie for 2 years before they ever started shooting. He develops a voice for the character. He does a lot of thinking beforehand. But I would argue that, and this is obviously a very personal thing for me, but I would argue there's a lot of people who claim that movie acting and theater acting are two different things, and that theater actors are too big or whatever it is on the film. And I would argue that this performance is such perfect proof that theatrical acting, when done right, works. Because he is giving a theatrical performance in this film. Every single syllable, every single word he uses, language is very important for him in this film. Everything he does is charged with that stage presence.
But
Yeah, but
And I would argue that works in this movie.
I agree.
well, I think because his character was someone who held in and only said things that were like, to me, staged. Like
yeah.
in the beginning, I was sort of like, wow, this is a very drastically specific way of speaking, and then I thought that, anyway, we should move on.
Okay.
All right.
But
Good
then I
movie all
realized
around.
that is his character to be sort of more
Right, but it doesn't feel
phony.
false.
No,
Yeah.
it feels true because that's his character.
Right.
To me.
Okay, well that's a philosophical discussion that you and I are gonna have off camera.
Okay, fine. All right,
Nice.
so
Let's
moving
philosophically
on.
talk about Hellboy.
The
2.
trailer for Hellboy 2 happened while we were away.
Yes.
And we're playing it right now. Hellboy, decent flick.
Yeah,
It's a
I
flick,
enjoyed
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I remember the last act of Hellboy, not as much a fan of as the rest of the movie.
I mean, it wasn't a.
Guillermo del Toro became a much bigger deal since Pan's
Yes.
Labyrinth last
Which
year.
doesn't this sort of feel like a step back for him?
Yeah, well, the fascinating thing is he turned down
Yeah.
the what's the movie that's coming out? Fudge Me. He turned down Halo, The Hobbit.
That movie is not coming out.
And what's the other movie?
Okay,
he was
well,
gonna
either
do?
way.
Keep talking and I'll.
Okay, so, but yes, it does sound like, it seems like it might be a little bit of a step back, but I also think good for him. No, good for him. The
Yeah,
guy makes
'cause
Hellboy.
He cares about it.
Yeah, and the guy makes Hellboy, goes on to make Pan Labyrinth and something else. Oh no, he's big now, like The Orphanage, which I'm going to go
Pan
see
Labyrinth was nominated
tonight.
for an
He
Academy Award.
produced. He's a
Blade
huge guy.
2 and-
They come back and say, "Would you like, Hellboy 2 is coming around?" He goes, "Yeah, that's my franchise. I want to be still connected with that."
It shows a
I think that's
respect
great.
for genre films and genre
Yeah.
filmmaking that you don't often see.
And-
You see that as a stepping stone to get onto the real meat of the business.
And I'm very excited because this Hellboy is a lot more like Pan's Labyrinth.
I Am Legend.
Oh,
I think.
you're all right. I think you probably get around.
I think it was I Am Legend.
Okay.
Let's not get ahead of
Okay.
ourselves.
Yeah. You're just well known. I don't know about legend yet.
You're a mildly famous internet personality.
All right. That's awesome.
All right.
What
but,
did you think of Hellboy, the 2?
I like everything you guys said. I felt this because I was like, wow, I can't believe he skipped over doing that great. That could have been. I don't think it's I Am Legend.
It's all right. It's okay.
I'm not
It could have
excited
been
about
a
this
great movie.
Oh,
but
I wasn't.
then now in the trailer, I'm like, he's when he inserting, which he did in Blade 2, he's inserting martial arts. Like when that guy breaks into choreography, that bad guy, it feels like
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like that monster knows martial arts. It feels like he's putting martial arts in. It's like what?
Yeah.
Nah, I know.
Everything feels like a set.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like a
feels
city
very
street. It feels like a
20,000
set.
or 20 League of Unfortunate Gentlemen.
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Interestingly
League
enough,
of Extraordinary.
that
thing.
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen was directed by the dude who directed Blade 1, who Guillermo del Toro replaced.
Who is in a movie with Kevin Bacon and Scene.
Now we are all legends.
I'm just warning you guys, when I come up with it, I'm going to say it in another segment. I have to.
come
I just have to
on.
say what it is. That was it. I'm looking up right now.
League of Un-
So video games this week. Oh, wait, but did you want to say something?
Real quick, Harry Potter. And I will say that I would much rather have seen him do a Harry Potter movie
All right.
than Hellboy. And also,
Let's not.
Now
Thin
it's
Red
the movie
Line.
segment.
If you like the Thin Red Line,
Come on. Seriously.
what was the movie? There Will Be Blood. If you like Thin Red Line, I feel very poetic and simple.
I'm doing this in the movie segment
Okay.
sometime. I'm gonna just start talking about video games.
that's it.
Nice.
That's it.
I'm doing it.
I'm out of the way.
Done.
We're gone. We're out.
Let's talk about
Peace
video
out.
games.
Okay,
Peace
so
out.
we were
Backslashing.
We just came.
Yeah, let's backslash.
We just came back from our break, and I want to know what you were playing over your break, as far as games, gaming, entertainment.
Oh, you know what? 2. 3. 2. All right. Well, clearly, World
Warcraft.
of Warcraft. I am now level 61.
A patch.
I know.
Not the patch, the expansion pack. Although not yet. But now I'm currently a 61, very excited. The Totally Rad Show Guild. Speaking of which, the Totally Rad Guild is freaking rocking.
Yeah.
We're on the executive server, Alliance side, and you will see us all over the place. There's-
We do get a number of emails about that, so
That's it. Executive
executive.
server, Alliance side, and it's the Totally Rad Guild.
Yep.
You will see people around with the guild name. The lowest number of people I've seen on, and I've been on at some really funky hours, is 15. The highest number is about 45, 30, something like that. There's about 375 members, and that's after I kicked out all the people that had not been on in 3 months, 2 months. So that's everybody's been on for like.
Wow.
It's crazy, dude. I get people.
yeah, wow, that's the game we're talking
People
about.
ask us to join and have no idea who we are. They're
What?
just like,
That's not good.
No, that's great because that means on the server we're one of the biggest guilds.
Oh, I would rather they knew who we were.
Well, that's actually happened where somebody emailed or they asked me to join the guild, and I was like, "Do you watch the show?" And he was like, "What show?" And I was like, "It's like a fan guild for the Totally Rad Show." And he was like, "Oh, that sounds really familiar." And I was like, "Yeah, my ass, dude." And then he goes, "Was one of the hosts just on AOTS?" And I was like, "What?" Yeah, and he was like, "I'll go check it out right now." And then he called me back like 20 minutes.
All right, so what's
What else
why-
are you playing?
Yeah, what else?
I'm just saying, dude,
5 minutes of pimping the guild.
Dude, pimp the guild. Fucking, yeah. The other thing was Heather's nephew is 8, and he plays Halo 3 all the time. And it was one of those things where he started playing Halo 3. He's like, I love Halo. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'll play with you. Oh, I'm not trying not to kill you. Then I went over there like a month ago, and I was like, oh, let's play Halo. Boom. Oh, Jesus. Boom, boom. I was like, oh, my God, what the? And then I saw him play online, and he was like tearing people up. So he sent me a request when I flipped on my Xbox, and I was like, yeah, all right. So I played Halo 3 multiplayer for like 4 hours, and it was awesome. I was like, this is better than I thought.
Danny, what have you been playing?
I too played a lot of multiplayer, playing a lot of the COD 4.
I know, I gotta get back into the swing of that.
I'm a 35.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah.
Dude.
I'm playing, and it's
That's because why is that, Dan?
what?
Oh, never mind.
It's so much fun.
Oh yeah.
That's why I'm playing. But more importantly, I played a poopy ton of
That's a lot, right?
Stuntman Ignition.
Oh, right.
That's the game you
Folks,
were
I
been
was-
interested for a while.
Yes.
Because you liked the previous Stuntmen.
I just played. I remember watching someone play the first one. I played the demo.
So why were you so interested in it?
I played the demo,
Oh.
and I had tons of fun
Yeah.
in Poop Town.
Is it a
And
lot like Burnout? Like, is it like Burnout meets Pain?
It's interesting. No, it's
Yeah, I
like
said that.
It's like an arcade and a simulation mixed. Like
An Arcanation?
A Simulaid.
Like
Simulaid, yeah, sorry.
Because in a simulation game like PGR, it's all about like the precision, getting that line for
Yeah,
the
yeah,
turn,
yeah.
or whatever. In arcade, it's about bowling through stuff and having fun. So
Yeah.
you kind of have to hit those precise points to bowl through crap and make it awesome.
That's
That is
interesting.
a lot of fun. It's almost like a Twitch puzzle. It's like a puzzle where you always die, you have to restart and get through it again, and there's something fun to that quick play.
Yeah.
But they nail the writing in this game is so good. You play like a Dante's Peak or what are the disaster movie, the first one, and it nails the tone of the director of that kind of movie and the kind of
funny.
stuff. And then when you play up the whole thing, and then there's a Jackass type thing, and the way those guys talk, and then you see the trailer for the movie, and it's basically
And
some
the
of
stuff
Dukes
that
of
you
Hazzard.
did?
This is the stuff that you did in the trailer. And first of all, some of the
That's
action
actually pretty
sequences,
cool.
some of the action sequences are like that's cooler than some of the movies I've seen.
Wow.
And some of the jokes in it, like they make fun of Arnold Schwarzenegger for the like badass super action guy movie,
Yeah.
and that's hysterical. And
Hysterical? Really?
I mean, I wasn't like ROFL, but I was
LOL?
HEHE.
Because I played the first one, and it was
It's not
atrocious.
like I played the first one. I mean, as I said,
Yeah.
but there was no writing in that first one.
Right.
It was just like missions. This is like a deep game, and there's multiplayer, which no one's playing this game, so I couldn't play against anyone.
That's
There's also
funny.
been doing commercials. It really takes up the premise. It's like you're a stuntman, and unlocking achievements is
I love
tons
that.
of fun.
Love that. What about you, Jeffrey
excited for you
Canada?
guys to play.
Well, I played a bunch of Rock Band.
Cool.
And I played a bunch of Guitar Hero 3. And I wanted to bring that up specifically because we all love those games,
Yeah,
as
yeah.
you saw in previous episodes.
Yeah.
But we never really talked about that battle. The Rock Band versus Guitar Hero 3.
Well, we would call it a
only
rock-off, really, what it would be.
2 games enter, 1 game leaves.
Yeah.
And if the leaving one is the winner or the loser, I'm not really clear on.
Depends on which door they go out of.
Depends on if you're Mel Gibson or Tina Turner.
But the thing I've been loving most about Rock Band is they've been very consistent with downloadable content. Every week there's something, and there's
it
a couple
free
of
or
weeks of real
purchasable?
purchase.
Of course.
But it's not too bad. It's $2 for the best songs, and they've come out. They've a couple of Weezer songs they released.
So it's $2 a song?
Well, you can buy them in packs. Sometimes they're released in packs, and sometimes they're released individually. And the songs are different price depending on kind of how popular they are.
Okay.
And it's been great. I mean, I've been loving Rock Band. I loved Guitar Hero 3 a lot also, but
until Rock Band came
until
out.
Rock Band came out.
Yeah.
And I went back to play Guitar Hero 3 a little bit just to be like, am I just in love with the next big thing? Am I just in love with
Yeah.
the shiniest toy?
Yeah.
But the note patterns, the note structure, the what you have to play
Yeah.
is more
Designed to be-
accurate.
Oh.
I mean, I don't mean accurate. It's not accurate, but it feels more like you're playing the song.
Or is it? I've been playing a lot of Guitar Hero 3. I haven't played more Rock Band. I've been wanting to play Rock Band. Every time I play Guitar Hero 3, I'm like, I wish I could play some of the songs that were in Rock Band.
Yeah.
I enjoy GH3. I've been playing it on the Wii, which has been
Yeah.
fun because the vibration
Oh, that's interesting.
that's
is
cool.
fun. This is much harder to do.
Harder? I would think it'd be
Yeah.
easier because it has a
You got to go all the way up to do it on the Wii. But the vibro, Like even when you get in star mode, it vibrates. Like so that makes it a little
That's
bit
cool.
more.
A little more.
Just like a
But-
real guitar.
Yeah.
Right.
When I get going, my whole area here vibrates.
I
means you're
think
rocking.
that
Yeah.
the note pattern in Rock Band, I think it was designed to be more. I remember the songs were just more fun to play.
Yeah.
Guitar Hero 3, it's a little bit more difficult and challenging.
lot more
But I'm not like enjoying playing the song. And in Rock Band, I felt like I was enjoying playing the song. But I do wonder if GH3 came out after Rock Band.
If we would have a different.
It's like this mental thing where you're
Well,
like,
I'll tell
I can't
you
go
why
back and
I'm
play.
gonna say Rock Band FTW, because even though
Singing.
I like the singing, drums, end of story for me, because I liked Guitar Hero. I didn't love Guitar Hero. I had Guitar Hero 2, played Guitar Hero 1 for the first time, was like, oh, this is really fun. Got Guitar Hero 2, did not get Guitar Hero 3. But played a bunch of it, and it was a really good game. It's really good. But when Rock Band came out, playing Metallica on the drums, on medium, shitting a brick, and getting through it as a group of 4 people.
But
And that's
Here's the
honestly
thing.
why I played it a lot over the holidays, because there was people around.
Yeah.
It's alone in my room with Rock Band. It becomes a narrower margin of difference between those two games.
Almost.
That's what I was gonna say. I've been playing Guitar Hero 3 because it's just right there, and I pick it up and I start playing. With,
Yeah.
You know, Rock Band, it's a whole thing to have to set up. So.
Well, I think theoretically what they would want is if you were gonna play, if you played the drums, you would have the drums set up and off to the side like your guitar,
You need to buy
and
a house with a room.
Right.
It's a
Basically,
very big investment, this Rock Band.
it is. But once you do it, it
It rocks!
comes back and stays.
End of segment now.
Well, before we bid you guys adieu on the Answer to All Questions episode of the Totally Rad Show, we would like to thank our sponsors. We have some new sponsors.
Awesome.
Virgin effing America. I don't know if they want us to say it that way.
I think they do.
They
I think
totally do. Virgin America is having.
It's actually
an-
pretty ironic when you think about it. Keep going.
Oh,
because Virgin. Okay, that's.
And that thing.
I know. I get all of that.
Yeah, we
Dan.
got it.
Now they're really like, how much did we pay these jerk-offs? They're having an epic 4-day sale, all right? Now this epic 4-day sale is so epic, they didn't even they couldn't tell us the details. No. They were like, they literally called us and said, we're 4 days only, we're going crazy, it's the new year, we want people to fly on Virgin America.
Wow.
It is gonna be nuts.
When
it is
is
from
this?
January 8th through the 11th.
Wow.
8th through the 11th.
I'm just
So let's
impressed you get
plan
phone
a,
calls from Virgin America.
Me too. I was like, can you tell me about it? No.
Let's plan a trip.
We should totally plan
What
a
is
trip.
this?
But so seriously, guys, on the 8th, head over to virginamerica.com. Check out the sales. They did some epic stuff with Dignation where you actually could do 2-for-1 travel with Dignation.
wow.
I know. I mean, these guys.
About 4 for 0. Does that work?
4 for none.
You know, I'll call some people. But anyway, so head over to virginamerica.com and book your flights 4 days only.
You know what else is really a cool sponsor that we just got?
I'm very excited about that.
I'm very excited too. Is Team Fortress 2.
What?
The awesome multiplayer game that's for PC and Xbox 360 and PS3.
Crazy
It's in the
town.
orange box. It class-based
Yes.
multiplayer. It's uber class-based.
Yeah, it's like character-based.
Yeah.
And you can
multiplayer.
be like a spy and sneak up on people.
And look like
become-
the other people.
Right,
Yes.
yeah.
Mind blown away.
One of my, I mean, I'm very glad that Halo 3 multiplayer didn't sponsor our show because
Yes.
I can actually talk about a multiplayer game that I actually dig.
I know.
So yeah, I highly recommend it.
Yes.
Also, I just want to let you all know that I did such a wonderful job with Netflix that
You
they're
did.
no longer sponsoring this. No.
They're still sponsoring.
Yes, Netflix, awesome. But I need to let you know about Jeff's friends over at GoDaddy, GoDaddy.com.
That is correct.
$9.99 domain names.
Correct.
In walkie-talkie, that's $1.99.
Correct.
You have software, easy website building software, which is pretty cool. So I was gonna F that one up,
Nope,
didn't you, sir?
didn't.
And the promo code to get the $1.99 domain is TRS.
No, it's to get you 10% off.
To get you 10% off
your entire order.
your entire order.
It's crazy.
So that
I think-
includes a domain name and other things is TRS one. That's the number one.
Hey, didn't GoDaddy just sponsor Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s new NASCAR?
I heard that too, Alex Albrecht of TV's Dignation and Attack of the Show. I don't know.
This one. How about the one we're on?
I think I was on this is the Totally Rad Show.
Yeah, I know. That's also a good show.
Yeah, I think
I heard that show's really good.
they're sponsoring. They're
Dale
doing something
Earnhardt
with Dale
Jr.,
Earnhardt Jr. He's shaking and baking.
Where can I check his car out if I want to see it?
Like GoDaddy.com.
That's amazing! We love you, sponsors.
I
We should
think
have
we
a
should
sponsorship song.
constantly rotate the sponsor that Dan has to do.
I agreed. Now on to your sponsor of our souls, the email question. Yeah? Yeah?
I didn't know we were selling our souls, but all right.
Wait,
awesome.
well, you can buy a piece of it.
We already
As Javier
He looks like a
Rodriguez
seller
did.
of souls.
He does a little
Javier.
bit. Yeah. So Javier writes
with
in,
flaming
just
hands.
wanted to get your expectations for the coming year. Can you name the top 3 or 2 or 1 things you're most looking forward to in movies, games, TV? Before I turned 30, I was able to cross out one life goal, buying my first house. Congratulations,
Yeah, I think
Javier.
that was his
Wow,
little
dude.
fun fact. Yeah, very good. I'm
That's a good
impressed.
fun fact.
Seeing as how you and I are over 30 and we don't own anything.
It's not like Dan owns a house. Steve's good, though. Oh,
yeah, so-
and P.S., the raddest show on the net goes to the Totally Rad Show.
Aw, thank you, Javier.
Thank you, Javier.
Yeah, we talked a lot about the best stuff of 2007, but we didn't look ahead as to what we hoped for 2008.
Well, what do you look at? I mean, is there anything that's on the horizon that's very exciting?
Yeah, yes. I think for me, 2008 is exciting most of all because there's going to be a new Indiana Jones movie. I mean, that is incredible.
Yeah.
And say what you will about, what it may end up not living up to expectations.
Sure. We get
The
to have
fact
that
that-
experience.
Exactly.
Yeah, agreed.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
So that's my biggest one in movies. I mean, I'm looking forward to lots of stuff. I'm looking forward to Battlestar Galactica coming back.
You know what's
Yeah.
interesting
it's
about
gonna
the
be
Indiana Jones? I was reading in there's a new Vanity Fair article about it, and the person writing it wrote the most incredible thing. Like, since the last Indiana Jones movie, we've had like The Matrix, action
Yeah.
sequences in The Matrix. We've gone through that martial arts, kung fu, Crouching Tiger, Jet Li,
Yeah.
Jackie Chan made
Yeah.
a big thing in America. Actually, his whole thing came post Raiders. And then we've had Paul Greengrass, Born
stuff.
super realistic
Yeah.
action. Like it's like we've had. So it's going to be interesting to see what
Wow.
we.
The full green screen
Take.
technology with like all the new Star Wars movies and what was that? Sky Captain in the World Tomorrow. I mean, there's a
Yeah,
lot
I
of
think they're
new
not
technology.
doing.
Yeah, it's
No,
all
but I mean,
effects,
but
practical
this was
effects.
all about like, look at all the stuff that's
Right.
happened.
Since those, and now
Yeah.
we're gonna get. More as for the action sequences. Are we gonna be okay? I think we are. I think we're ready to come full circle into.
Just that is
no
a guy
longer
doing
fast.
that.
Yeah, and Corey. Yeah.
Yeah. So what about you? 2008.
Interesting enough, the thing I'm most excited for
I'm interested.
is Jumper.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, it's like now there's a newer trailer that I
It's not
like
as
less.
good. Yes, me too. Me too.
But still, there's elements of it that are like, this looks so much fun. It looks like so much fun. It
Yeah.
really does. I love the look.
Wait, are you talking about the movie Jumper or like Jumpy Houses?
Probably
I don't
the movie
even
Jump.
know
'Cause I did that-
what joke that is. Oh, you mean like when
call
you're a
those
little
jumpers,
kid?
yeah.
Moon bounces.
The moon.
They call them jumpers.
Yeah, the moon room, like in Nerds,
bounce.
Rent in the Nerds.
Yeah,
where they
yeah.
build
I
in the
went
moon room.
over the holidays. I went with my little.
That was in the movie.
No, but that would be fun to do. I'm just
I'm
explaining.
telling you, I
general.
did it.
Sorry.
Okay.
I went to the over the holidays. There's a
bouncy housey?
mall, up in Humboldt County, where I went to visit my sister and my nephew.
Yeah.
And they're in the mall. They have a giant warehouse where there's like 12 jumpy houses, and you get to go in with the little kids and jump around. It was awesome.
I love that. We should rent
And they had
the
like
Jumpy house.
epic like slides and poles and things.
Love it.
Incredible.
awesome.
Anyway, I didn't interrupt you.
Not what I was talking about.
So Jumper. I agree. I'm
What I'm excited about.
gonna agree.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
Actually,
No.
it's a square.
Excuse the square. And my square is
Center square.
I'm gonna say I'm looking forward to doing a live show.
Oh, wait. You know what else?
Oh, did you hear what he
Looking
just
forward to
said?
doing a live show, a live
He
Totally
just
Rad
like
show.
Yeah, we just talking.
totally teased.
I know. I'm looking forward to that. We've done live dignations and they've been so much fun, and we just
Wow.
can't. We got to figure it out, and that's that.
Wait, there's something else
Well
me
done,
and you were
sir.
talking about at the movie theater today. You're gonna agree with this.
pants.
Be Kind, Rewind.
Oh, Be Kind Rewind actually looks really pretty good.
I don't know if I'm
You're on the
agreeing with
fence?
this.
Really?
I mean, I know it's basically what we already do in our show.
Yeah.
But I love Michel Gondry. Love.
Are you French now, or?
just for when I say his name.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like
You
crepes.
should hear me talk about nachos.
Are those really thin pancakes? I like those.
Yeah, crepes. You've seen.
Anyway.
You've read the book,
What? You like
crepes?
Michelle Gondry, but you're on the fence.
You're
I
not a
don't
fan
think
of
it's
the
going to be
movie?
good.
I don't know. What?
Yeah, but it's like Dark Knight. he
Oh,
says.
Dark
But
Knight.
Oh,
whatever,
Dark Knight,
we know.
yeah, that's-
I mean,
Whatever.
Whatever, of
plus
course,
I even
we're
saw
looking
the
forward to it.
Well, no, I don't know. I saw the trailer. Whatever.
alternative.
I don't know. Hey! Well, look, Javier. Hey!
all right?
Batman movies, oi!
Oi, all right, Javier, if you out there would like to send us an email, please do so at fans@totallyradshow.com. And can we talk about how rad our new website is?
Yes.
We can. We lied a little bit about trivia.
Well, because we
That's
did.
coming.
It
It's
was
just not
coming. It just was one of the things.
Just wanted them to know.
I thank you.
Yeah.
Wasn't on purpose.
I thank you.
But there's a cool poll question every week.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
polls.
And we love.
Go to the polls and click
We
on
love
my name.
polls, Polish. Oh no, that's gone now.
Oh, it is?
There's a new poll.
That's awesome.
Anyway, totallyradshow.com is where you would find all that stuff. It's also where you would find our discussion forums. Great folks in there.
Yeah.
It's actually been very lively lately. I've been enjoying it.
I've actually been using it more because of the fact that there's a preview of what's being talked about
On our
on
new
the
website.
episode page.
Funnily enough, I wasn't there at all this week because I was away.
That's nuts.
I'm back now,
It's as
baby.
if you don't care.
It is. It is as if.
It's like
Now,
they
where
see
would
right
we
through
go?
my
Where would
soul.
we go if we wanted to use our social networking skills?
Well, my friends.
We have skills?
Before we go to that place, we also like to go to the website because of rad recommendations.
Yes, that's true.
So you can go pick up Hard 8 if you never saw it.
Don't
Hard 8,
do
baby.
the list.
Hard 8.
Don't do the list. Jigs.com/.
Or Stuntman Ignition. It's cheaper than most games.
Oh, wow.
So go on our site to buy Stuntman Ignition. I
Right.
think you're going to enjoy it. We'll see what these guys think next year. Also, myspace.com/TotallyRadShow.
We're not gonna talk about till
here's the
09.
thing. Sure, there'll be a bulletin on MySpace. Maybe not anymore to let you know what movie we're seeing because
think we should continue.
If
Yeah,
you just
keep
go
doing
to
it, keep
okay, I'll continue fine. But in case I forget, in case you forget, it's on our website now. You just go to our website and you see the movie that we're reviewing.
Dan turned into the micro machine.
The micro machine, man, that's amazing. I just
guy?
love it. Well, I want to say, we do need to just say we're sorry that this one was a little bit bubbly and
Yeah,
effervescent.
we're all excited to see
We're
each other.
excited to be back.
We're excited to see you.
We're excited to see you guys. Thank you, Jeffrey. Well, that's it for this week's edition of My Gifts. We wanted to.
Wait, what were you gonna say?
The end of the show.
No, you were saying
My
the end
gifts,
of the show.
he said.
But we want to thank everybody who sent us Christmas gifts, holiday
Dude.
gifts. It was amazing.
thank you enough.
Thank you, everybody,
thank you.
dude.
So now that's it for this week's edition of the Totally Rad Show. I'm Alex Albrecht.
I'm Jeff Kanata.
I'm Dan Trachtenberg.
Welcome back, Connors.
What's going on? Who's got you? Oh, snap! Oh, you got enough. Oh, Snapple!